Welcome to Beyond Rewind. In this episode, I'll be breaking down an extremely close game of Strongholds on Eden between Team Envious and Evil Geniuses. Early on, Evil Geniuses were ahead 55-14. Due to Miquin's incredible slaying power and Rain's superior positioning during this game, we'll be keeping a close eye on them. With that said, let's get started. We're going to jump into the game at the exact moment Envy started scoring after being down 88-67. Starting out on board with Miquin, Envy just captured Catwalk, but multiple players from Evil Geniuses are attacking Catwalk from the blue base. Now this is a common strategy for when you have Catwalk and Red Nest under control, but Miquin plays it flawlessly all game long. Basically, by standing in red window, Miquin has a clear shot towards Catwalk, which can help eliminate or at least resist EG's capture attempt. Miquin can also rotate to Red Nest quickly when needed. Being flexible strategically allows your team to have more freedom. By having more freedom, you can play the way you want to. Simply put, Envy is setting the pace and EG has to answer or perish. Furthermore, Envy can lock down the spawns easily. With Miquin in the red window, he's making it very unlikely for EG to spawn in red. Once again, this gives Envy more freedom to move around and play comfortably. In this case, they spread out and force blue spawns on Evil Geniuses. EG needs to break this setup in order to have a chance at winning, but Miquin's incredible damage output is slowing EG down by making them fall back to recharge their shields or simply killing them. Once Miquin runs out of ammo in his battle rifle, he leaves the red base to find a new weapon. Since there's now a hole in Envy's defense, EG is able to push through and start a skirmish in the security area. Once Miquin returns to the fight, he is quickly taken down by Suspector. During all of this, Snipedown makes an aggressive play towards Red Nest. Due to his fortunate positioning and timing, he gives Suspector a safe spawn in the red base, which forces a spawn swap. Envy has now lost control of the red setup and will spawn at the blue base instead. Keep in mind that all of this happens within 15 seconds. The moment Miquin left red window, Snipedown jumped in. Shortly after, Miquin died and the spawn swapped. Sometimes what appears to be a simple play can lead to dire consequences. Going back a little, while Miquin is waiting to respawn, Rain saves Catwalk from being taken by EG by resetting the Stronghold. At the same time, L-Town is making a play with a fresh overshield. Once he secures it, he pushes towards Red Nest to fight off Evil Geniuses. L-Town contests Red Nest long enough to delay EG's next push and also gives his team an extra point on the board for his efforts. While this isn't a miraculous play by any means, both Rain and L-Town completely obliterated EG's momentum after that spawn swap. Once all the players are back in the game, you can see a clear line of scrimmage between them. Evil Geniuses are stuck on the outer rim of the map, and the only thing between them and the objectives is Envious. Evil Geniuses needs to start taking Strongholds now, or they will lose. 3 members from each team battle for Red Nest, and Miquin is about to fight Suspector for Blue Bend. Suspector is completely focused on securing Red Nest and does not see Miquin coming. Evil Geniuses win their fight at Red Nest, but Envy wins the fight at Blue Bend. Ultimately, since Envy still has control of 2 strongholds, they continue to score. EG's next move is very predictable now. They must push towards Catwalk and capture it before Envy scores 100 points to win the game and the series. If they push towards Blue Bend, it will simply take too long. While the rest of Envy charges towards Catwalk to defend it, Miquin takes advantage of the situation by making a play on Red Nest. He's forcing checkmate on Evil Geniuses. By getting behind EG, he makes fighting for Catwalk extremely difficult. At the same time, while he's dealing damage, he's taking Red Nest. No matter what happens, Envy is highly likely to win now. If EG captures Catwalk, Envy will just answer by capturing Red Nest, which would result in Envy still earning points. If EG starts to fall back for Red Nest, Envy will secure Catwalk and will once again continue to earn points. Evil Geniuses decide to go for Catwalk, but every member from Envy contests the Stronghold one at a time. Rain drives the final nail into the coffin by contesting the Stronghold from behind at the last second. Remember, even when the enemy is taking your Stronghold, you can still earn points. In Halo, all of these little moments add up. Every single competitor has a role and changes how the game plays out. Ultimately, the team that can adapt to every single situation thrown at them is the team that will come out on top. That's all I have for this episode of Beyond Rewind. If you have any requests for a particular team or series to be covered on this show, be sure to leave a message in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching.